Hi, this is Ana Cortez. Welcome to How to Live It. Today we're going to talk about why you need to understand your values. It's a very difficult question and a very difficult process, but it matters. I'm here with Paula Omar, back to the How to Live It family. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here again.
Thank you. And Paula is an incredible New York-based executive and career coach, and she's going to have this conversation with us because for a long time, Paula has been helping me build How to Live It. And one of the points that she strongly believes is that values matter. And the starting point for any change is really understanding what our values are. So Paula, let's start from the beginning. Why does it matter to know our values?
Well, first of all, research shows that people who carry stronger values are usually not only more successful, but also happier in life in general. And why is that? Because our values, they work as an internal compass, as our northern star. It supports us in the decision-making process. So when you are in a crossroads and you need to know, shall I take right or shall I take left? If you are in contact with those values, with those things that really, really matters to you, chances are you are going to make the right choice that you are going to live with in a happy way. So this is why I believe it's very, very important to know and to have clarity around your values.
One of the key challenges, I think, in this process to understand our values is looking at a long list of values and deciding, how am I going to know what values really matter? There's a list of 50 values. For me, it's been a very big frustration to say, how can I just choose 5 if there's so many things in my life that I think I feel very strongly about? So what are some strategies that people like me can follow to choose the values that really matter?
This is a very, very good question, because when you are presented with this list just for you to pick, I usually say I would like you to pick your top 5 values. It's really hard because you have all the values in that list matter. So the challenge is to look at those values and try to separate the universal ones, such as love, peace, health, happiness, and try to dive into the specific ones for yourself, such as recognition, maybe success, maybe money, family, and narrow it down to 5. Why 5? Because with 5, it becomes clearer and easier to start seeing if you are living your life, if you are making your choices in accordance with those values, if you are honoring them in your daily life.
Okay. Let's talk about money.
Okay.
There's a lot of backlash when people say that money is one of their values. But most of the people in the world need to work for a living. So how can people balance money being a need and something they need to work for, but also, trying to live with their competence and their passion and the values of the things that really matter to them?
Yes, because people need to pay their bills, right? As you said. So it looks like, oh, that's very beautiful, all this talk about values and living your life according to your values if you don't need to make a living. That's not what I am saying. I personally believe you can still have your life with integrity. And when I say integrity, I mean action behind your values, when there is alignment between these two, doing something for a living. Okay, so many people, for example, they have this great idea or they realize whatever they are currently doing doesn't bring them joy. It's just a means to an end. So I just do this job from 9 to 5 just to pay the bills. I don't take any pleasure in doing that. It doesn't fulfill me. It doesn't resonate with my personal values or with who I am, but I need to pay the bills. So what happens is people start looking for something else on the side, either building a business that they would like to, or interviewing or going through some sort of coaching process while they are still employed and having this 9 to 5 type of business. This is one way. Another way, it's to build a certain safety net and plan in advance. So I'm going to save this amount of money to try to do this other thing that I want to do with my life. And if it doesn't work, because you also have to think about plan B, I still have time to reposition myself in the market where I was before. So everything, it's nothing, it's like based on impulse. It's important like to think, to plan, and to strategize the next move.
Okay. Do you think that our values change through life? If you look back when you were 20 years old and you look at yourself now, do you think that your values or someone's values have changed, or they change through life, or their values something that are so core to who we are that they're the same throughout, our lives?
I think we gain more self-awareness and maturity over time, and then we realize that certain things that we didn't know, we didn't have the clarity, actually really matters to us. And this we gain through life experiences, sometimes through challenges, sometimes through a loss of a loved one, loss of a job, So I believe it's not that the values change, but you become more aware through life of what really matters to you. And then it becomes more clear and therefore easier in a way to make the right choices.
Okay. Thank you, Paula. A little bit of a real life conversation here. I have been working with Paula, and she's helped me find out more who I am and who I want to be. And uncovering values is one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle. And as she said, it's our internal compass. And I think that's very powerful. So Paula Omar was here today with us at How to Live It, giving us strategies on how to find out our values and why does it matter to know our values. Thank you.
Thank you.